Hey guys, how's it going? We're very excited to finally give you a tour of our motor coach. It's been probably over a year since we've had it, but it's been long awaited. We finally have some time to actually go through the outside and the inside and kind of give you a tour. So I'm just gonna zip through around and show you everything, all the features, a little bit of details here and there, and show you what we're working with. Let's go. Okay, so this is a 2015 Thor Palazzo 36.1. It's a diesel pusher. It has 340 horsepower, 700 pounds of torque. Can sleep about 8 people. And it's got 2 slide outs, 2 air conditions, and a whole bunch of other features, which we'll go over here in a second. I'm going to show you the very widely used door on the RV. It is Ace's toy storage bin. Right now it's just a mess. It always is just a mess. He just has a whole bunch of toys in here. And we just keep that unlocked as soon as we get parked, and he just kind of sifts through that area and plays whatever he wants to play with. So we've got our power awning. This button in there that just kind of lets it go automatically, or not automatically, but in and out as we want it. We've got a dual fuel fill on both sides, right and left side. It's a 90-gallon fuel tank, so that roughly will get us about 1,000 miles, give or take, 100 miles range. All the windows are frameless windows, so it's a little bit something new that Thor has been doing with their motor coaches. We find it very nice. It's very convenient, very wide open, and you can view a lot outside the window. We use this storage compartment a lot. It's real nice because it's really tall. Right now it's just full of junk. A little bit of toys. We got some shoes in there. We have also Minnie's Reiki table, and she will kind of get into that on the inside of the RV. And how she's used that. We got some food, canned goods, whole bunch of stuff, diapers, and yeah. So I'll just show you this real quick. Also, this is another pass-through storage. Come back around this way, you can see that. Just full of just toys right now. Pass-throughs, so you can store stuff all the way across the length of the coach or the width of the coach. This is the outdoor LCD TV, which is usually just for Ace's cartoons, which is fine. That's fine for us. Keeps him entertained. In case we'll watch a football game. This is just a kind of a service door. This is our 90-gallon freshwater tank. We also have the water filter in there and also the water pump in there, just used for a service door for random things. This is one of the slide outs here. This is the bedroom slide, actually. We usually use pool noodles to kind of protect our head from getting banged up. In this door is our battery compartment. We have 4 house batteries to power the coach and 2 house batteries for the chassis to start the engine, that sort of thing. Another service door. This is our 2,000-watt inverter, which converts DC power to AC power. AC power gives all kinds of 120 voltage to battery chargers, phone chargers, random things like blenders and that sort of thing. This is our 10-gallon water heater. Also runs on propane. 10-gallon doesn't seem so much, but it's plenty for us to take showers and do dishes and that sort of thing. Laundry. And laundry also. So around the back side, we've got our engine compartment. We also have our bikes. These are our Electra beach cruisers, which we bring everywhere we go. Also up top is a night vision camera for backing up. Very useful when we're parking in and backing into spaces. Ladder, of course, full-length ladder that takes us up to the roof. 10,000-pound hitch, so that pretty much you can tow just about every car, every average size vehicle. And that's pretty much it. So coming around to this side, this is the service side. We have our 50 amp connection here that provides everything, all the power we need for the coach, which allows us to power both ACs, washer and dryer, all the electrical devices in there, TVs, that sort of thing. Down here, this is just a quick service door. We have a toilet that's actually right above here, and this is just a black water tank for the toilet. Nothing too exciting with that. Down here, this is what a lot of the new diesel engines are using. This is a DEF tank. I believe this is about a 13-gallon DEF tank. So every 3,000 miles, we have to fill it up. Helps with the standards for emission and keeps the air as clean as possible. Coming around to this side, this is our sewage bay area. Everything from black tank and gray tank dump. We have a freshwater system also. And also, what else is in here? Nothing much. I'm not going to get into too much detail about this, just because it's kind of the messy part of the job. So maybe we'll save that for a different video, because there's been a lot of activity that happens here, and it can get really disastrous and really fun sometimes. Another service door here, storage. I usually put a lot of the water hoses and all sorts of other coach accessories, cleaning supplies, window washer fluid, or brushes, and that sort of thing. And then this door, it looks full right now, but this is the other side of the pass-through compartment that I showed you on the other side. Right now we just have golf carts in there and extra stroller and
golf clubs.
Yeah, golf clubs, which we haven't really used yet.
I wish we had a golf cart.
Yeah, I wish we had one. Right here, this is our propane tank. Oh, gosh, I wish I knew the size of this. I think it's a 25-gallon or 25-pound propane tank. I can't remember. This provides propane for our 3 burners on the inside, as well as our furnace, which provides heat during the wintertime for the whole coach. This is a service door here, which just has a little bit of stuff in here. All sorts of plugs and wires, mainly all the Freightliner access points. What's that?
Is that the fuses too?
In here you also find some fuses for the chassis. I try not to mess around with it too much. I have a little bit of compartment storage stuff that I put in here. The tire pressure pump I put in here also. Okay. And then I'll also show you this if you want to back up and maybe come over here. On this side, you'll also see our full wall slide. So this whole side of the coach slides in and out. And it's really nice. It almost doubles the size of the interior of our coach, the living space. So you'll get to see that once Mindy takes you on a tour on the inside. On the front of the coach, behind this compartment is the generator. It's a 6,000 watt Ohana generator, which when it's on, it provides all the power for the coach, including running both AC units, washer and dryer, televisions, DVD players, everything. So it's great. It's more than enough power to power everything. Other than that, I think that's it. Mindy's going to take you for a tour on the inside. She's got lots of detail to show you. She's personalized a lot of things, and so have we together. So here you go.
Good morning. Hi, everybody. This is Mindy and Ace, and Ed's behind the camera. And today we wanted to take you on an internal kind of view of the RV. So we're in our 2015 Palazzo, Thor Palazzo. And I'm gonna do the honors of going through the inside and showing you where we kind of have been living and what life is like on the road. So this is obviously the front of the coach. Can you wave hi? This is Ace. And so there's a ton of activity up here at the front of the coach. So this is actually our office space over here on the right. Here, bud, watch out, just a minute.
No, it's the playground.
Okay, sit right here. So we have a ton of storage up here. These are all the same. So this is literally all my office supplies, letters, paper, whatever. Down here is where we can lift the tray out and actually it becomes a full functional laptop computer station.
And the wire is right there.
Yep, in just a minute we'll go, okay? Let's finish our video first, okay? And over here is where the dashboard camera is. So this is, yeah. So this is our camera.
Where the dashboard go?
That's the dashboard, yeah.
Where the
So
dashboard
we use this often for when we're cruising to watch the bikes from behind, look at traffic, etc.
Mama.
Yes, buddy.
Wanna try that one?
Yeah, you want to help Papa behind the scenes? Okay, just hold on right here. Okay. And then this is my mini garden, my succulents. I have all my spiritual stuff, my books. We have everything up here. So this is like my little sacred space. Up here front, of course, this is where Ed does all the driving. Up here, you can see it's tons of electronics and everything is at ease, right at your fingertips. And he already went through all the important details of what kind of rig we're driving. This is kind of the main living area here. So everybody always asks where Ace is at because he's only 2 years and 4.5 months old. And he actually rides right here. So the pillow is not here typically. And of course, this whole slide comes in. So he is just behind Ed's chair when we're driving. And he straps in just like a regular car. And then oftentimes he'll watch TV, listen to music, watch the Note, which has different kinds of, here, just a minute, bud, have different kinds of learning activities. And sometimes we're doing flashcards and other things on the road as well. But he's always in his car seat. This is just a lot more storage. We have a ton of baskets, movies, flashlights, etc. This here is the control panel. So this is where all the magic happens. So we can tell how full our tanks are, our battery, if we're converting. This is our water pump, our slides, LP, patio lights. So everything is ran from the central station here. This is obviously surround sound. This is pretty fun. So because we started on the road when Ace was like 1.5 years old, my brother actually built this. So what's really great is when we're stationed, yes, buddy, when we're stationed, we just tuck this in the back. Or excuse me, when we're on the road, we tuck it in the back. And then when we pull in, so that we don't have to worry about Ace falling, that just slides in there like that. All right, so up here we have, this is all storage. It's all the same size, but we use these two as additional food pantry storage units. But these cabinets literally are this whole depth. So we have so much storage. We have office supplies and things up here, just more storage, which is really, really nice. And then we put a few things back there for Ace because they're accessible while we're traveling. And then in terms of the kitchen area, so we call this like super functional. This stuff actually is okay when we travel. But you'll notice that we do bring along our convection oven since we don't use the microwave. This is actually a 3-burner stove. We typically just take off the front when we're cooking and set this back here, and then we just leave this. But if we wanted all 3 burners, of course we could. Lots of storage space up here, just cabinets, again, very functional. We do put a lot of our glasses, our glass glasses in storage containers. We try to avoid plastics and such, so we have to use paper towels and different holders to keep our glass safe while we're traveling. This is here because this kind of rattles a little bit, and then Ed was able to kind of put together our paper towel holder for us, which was really nice. This is a two-sided sink, and we really just use this side, and then of course just that for dishes. Again, lots and lots of storage space. So look how like deep the cabinets and drawers are. This cabinet here we use for storage, and it's the entire depth of the kitchen, which is really nice. So you can get really creative. We actually use this as like our silver drawer, silverware, cutting board, Ace's chopsticks, things like that. And then we actually keep our pans here, which is a really easy idea because we're big foodies and we love to cook. And this is just functions down here for piping and such. More storage up here. And then this is one of our favorites. So we actually have a full-size refrigerator and freezer. So this thing is usually pretty packed, and this is always packed because we don't get to the grocery store super often, so we do a lot of frozen vegetables. And then over here again, this is more storage like I said before, and this is Ace's space. So he literally has 3 full spaces above the kitchen table for toys, and we utilize a lot of the Ziploc baggies for like puzzles and crayons and all of that. And then here, this table actually does fold down, and then there's a cushion that goes the length of this. So this is actually another functioning bed. And we have never had anybody enough people in the coach to use it, but it's super cute when it's folded down, and it's perfect for kids. All right, we have an overhead fan here that we use a lot while we're cooking, which is really nice. And over here is our one of our air conditioning units. We run this for the front of the coach. Remember, there's 2 air conditioners. And then Ace, of course, always has buckets and baskets for toys. And then the other cool thing that's under the kitchen I forgot to mention are underneath here, it's full storage. So we keep things like paper plates and just our small cooler and all of that sort of thing that we don't have to get to on a regular basis. We keep that underneath. And of course, we've done a lot of personalizing. My favorite new dream catcher from a friend. So we just have a lot of added touches to personalize it. And then I also forgot to mention that these curtain covers or window treatments, we can come over here maybe and do a good shot of this one. So I actually just took cloth and cut it down and then put these little pins. So that way if we ever want to change it, it's customized, but it's not permanent. So that was a fun way to add some color to the coach too. I also did it above the kitchen sink, which was really fun. They're just little small pieces of fabric that I cut and then I just pinned them. So that's super great. All right. And now onto the food pantry. So again, we use a lot of these little hooks, which is nice. So this is packed, but it's super, super, super deep. So we have little lights and the remote control that will help turn on all the lights in there. But again, floor to ceiling storage. It gets a little complicated in the back. So that's one of the downsides. Some of the coaches actually have pull out spice cabinets and food pantries, and that of course would be something we'd love to customize. And then here's our amazing, we could not live without this, our washer and dryer. Again, it's our absolute must on the road. So when we have full hookup at different campsites or RV parks, we're able to do laundry, which is really good. And then we do over the door hooks for a lot of these are sweaters and raincoats and things like that. And now we'll go into the middle bathroom. So the coach has 2 bathrooms. This is the middle bathroom. We actually use this the most often, but it's actually very spacious. So we're in the middle of potty training, as I said earlier. So we've got Ace's potty chairs in here, laundry detergent, you know, that sort of thing. And then these medicine cabinets in the bathroom are actually quite huge. So we use a lot of these like little organizers. They stay put when we're traveling, but we can organize different things. And then this is absolutely our mini vacuum cleaner here and some cleaners on the top. So without all this like wide space, we would have to get super creative, but really we have a lot of space. Even sometimes we put our clothes hamper in here in the corner and it fits just perfectly. So tons of space, and towel racks for drying towels. Sometimes we'll put our swimsuits here. So just, again, very creative that they got with the space. Okay, so now we're heading into the master bedroom suite, master bathroom of our palazzo. So come on in. This is a queen size bed. This is all huge storage up here, and it's super, super deep. So we use vacuum seal bags in a lot of our clothes that's not in season, and that literally holds all of that. Of course, there's shades for night and for day, which is really nice. There's actually storage along the edges here, which is really nice. Of course, we're in the transition of potty training, so we have night diapers here on the side. All right, so these here are master bedroom wardrobes, which are really nice, and then Ed added these custom shelving to the one that already existed, which is really nice. So, and we put little hooks and everything here. So we each actually have our own wardrobe, and then we love baskets and storage. So this is like Ace's underwear and just like blankies, and it's really, really nice to have extra storage up here. These three middle drawers are all Ace's. So we have jammies and summer clothes here. And then there's a large drawer, you know, down below for each of us as well. So tons of storage. Again, my master closet there, packed to the gills. And then we use a lot of these like hooks as well because they stay up for travel, and you can move them around the coach, which is really nice. And then of course Ed over here has one that has multiple, which is really good. We also have our big air purifier that I just can't go anywhere without. It's really nice. It's soothing for sound and sleep, but it just keeps the coach super clean. And then this is my on-the-go shoe rack. And I highly recommend these as well, and they come in all different sizes, but this we just move into the master bathroom while we're traveling. But I can keep all my shoes, and then I end up throwing clothes and stuff on top of it as well. And then of course the TV. And then this is the fun part. So this is the master bathroom, and it's quite huge. It's very spacious. And so tons of storage here. I mean, literally we have more storage than we know what to do with, which is really great. And I like the elevated sink. And then this is something that's kind of fun too. So this whole wardrobe slide comes out, and this is all extra like storage stuff. And then of course our beach towels and bath towels, Kleenex, but this thing literally pulls all the way out. So we love having all that extra space. This is another full drawer here. And then these drawers here are actually super long. So again, we have tons of storage space available. We have baskets and such down here for extra storage. We really don't use this master toilet a lot because we just use the one in the middle of the coach. But also this is huge storage here. And then I put these little components here for like jewelry and bracelets and stuff like that, which is really awesome. Also, I keep all my Reiki sheets and blankets and towels in here for when I do healings on the road. And then last but not least, we have a huge, it's a full-size shower actually. So it's got a removable head nozzle, and we're super blessed to have such a full-size and open bathroom for when I'm getting ready for events and just as a family of 3 on the road. So that's it.